Hello there. Welcome to Keep This in Mind, brought to you by davidaspeck.com. I am him. And it's a lunchtime live. It's 12:08 here in Middle Tennessee. And I've been tasked or been discussing leadership with several folks as of late. And one of the things that we got into was the idea that a leader has a great deal on their shoulders, and that leadership is not about the individual. And it made me think of Uncle Ben at with Spiderman, when he discovers that Peter's got these abilities, and he said, "Son, with great power comes great responsibility." And I tie that to scripture in, I think, James chapter 3, where it says, "Better you should not be teachers, for you'll be judged with a harsher judgment." As a leader, and John Maxwell says leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. But when you are a leader, when people are looking to you for leadership, no matter how large or how small, it's not about a title, it's not about a position, it's not about where you show up on the office totem pole, but it is about how you show up for others. You see, as a leader, as someone who has influence, you have this great responsibility to show up in such a way as consistently as possible that people will have faith in you, faith in your ability, faith in that things are going to be all right, faith that there's an answer. Even when you don't have the full answer, they at least need to believe that you can come up with the answer. It's not an envious position to be in. Some people think that it's like the greatest thing to be a leader, to step into it, because there's, hundreds of books, and I influence, I'm an influencer and I influence people. But at the end of the day, leadership is an often lonely experience. It's a very heavy experience, because if you're a true leader, you have a strong desire to make sure that the people that you are in charge of prosper. Because if the people that you're in charge of prosper, then the organization prospers, or the effort prospers, or whatever it is that you're trying to do. But without them, you can't get there. They say if you want to go fast, go by yourself. But if you want to go far, you have to take a team. And in order to take a team, that team has to have a leader. You see, you can't rule by consensus, because everybody has a different idea based upon what they bring to the table, based upon their worldview, their upbringing, all kinds of things. And at the end of the day, there has to emerge a leader who can lead. But again, with that great power comes great responsibility. Whether you're a political leader, family leader, business and organization leader, you have a responsibility to show up the very best you can each and every day. Now, we all know that we all don't show up as good as we'd like to every single day that rolls. And we have to own that when we fall short. We also have to own the fact that the pressure to improve, the pressure to skill up, rests solely on our shoulders. And maybe you're a church leader. Maybe you're a business leader, community leader. Maybe if you just lead your family, maybe you're the oldest sibling and the others look to you for all of the great and mighty, what would mom and dad do, or whatever. We all share responsibility as leaders to do the very best we can on as consistent a basis as we can. Now, that being said, don't put yourself on a pedestal, and Lord help us if somebody else puts us on a pedestal, because the only good thing about pedestals is you can get knocked off. So as you're experiencing your leadership journey, and remember, leadership is influence, nothing more, nothing less. If you have influence over someone in any way, shape, or form, then by default, by definition, you're a leader. So I want to challenge you today, as I challenge myself. You point one finger, there's three pointing back at you. I want to challenge us. It's time to skill up. It's time to be consistent. It's time to put us out of the way and be the leader for them that they need. It's not easy, but it's worth it. Hope y'all have a great day. God bless.